I'm not really great at telling.
Yeah, I closed
But,
the
like,
game out and reopened it
You
so
can
I
tell
could get
it's like the
PP
puff
skip
that
for
comes
this.
out of boosters.
But yeah, like with PP skip, this black car is all the way over here. You're not even close to this corner. I can get to this corner while this car is here without PP skip. Like, that's how much time you're losing just from not doing that boost at the start.
Okay.
Like, that black car should be an asshole to you if you're playing this stage correctly. Yeah, boosting there isn't bad. I normally don't boost there. Ooh, okay. So, when you get to this downhill, let go of A, and then press B, and then continue, and then press A again, and continue holding A. What this does is it makes Rouge lose a tiny bit of speed by braking. You can only brake while you are not holding the A button, so like when you're not accelerating. And what that does is it puts you at just enough speed to catch this downhill right at the very end of it. So that way you don't like crash into the middle of that, like this little curve in the road. And now you're going through this with way less speed than you would be if you had just braked a little bit here and then caught that downhill. You'd be going through here with a lot more speed. And also, I'd usually save that extra boost that you got for here, boost immediately on that straightaway, is what I normally do. It just makes this curve a little bit easier,
Okay.
for me at least. Or where the fuck is it? Here it is. I don't know. I just personally don't like going through this curve at full speed, because then see you bump into that wall with a lot of speed, you've lost all that speed.
Oh, you can
like,
lose speed by doing
you've
that.
lost. Yeah, you can lose. So, like with this turn, it's actually better to take a bit less of like a clean like inside line here. And see, you get really close to this inner wall. It's actually better to be more towards the middle, and like bump off this wall a few times, like just tiny bumps. You lose less speed that way.
Oh, okay. It's like I've seen like Katie.
Because
Like,
see, you
whenever
just
they play-
went way into the
Oh
right
yeah,
into the wall.
okay, yeah. Because I know Geek and Katie, like I've seen them like do like tiny bumps like on the wall to like maintain
Yeah,
speed.
the tiny bumps are losing a lot less speed, even if you're bumping multiple times. Yeah, and see, like once you get to this corner here, like you're going with so little speed that you can almost make this without bumping that corner, which is something like you almost always have to do, is you bump this corner to make this turn, and you could have made it without it if you had taken a tighter turn.
Oh, come on.
That's just how slow you were going there. This taxi is definitely going to be a prick if you go a little slower. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Didn't mean to take a 31 walk here, but whatever.
Alright. Good.
Okay.
Yikes.
This turn, I did not mean to hit that car.
Yeah,
I know you're not supposed to
obviously.
hit that car.
Oh, yeah.
How do you get around this swivel here without bonking into the wall normally?
So, it's very hard. You just have to take a very precise line, but you're gonna be boosting there anyway. So, it's just better to bonk into the wall and then immediately boost as soon as you're around the turn. That's what I do every single time. I just swerve around the car that's in front of me. I think is it even the blue car by this point? I don't even remember. No, it's not the blue car. It's definitely the black car.
Red car.
The black... Is there a red car here too?
There's a red car. The red sedan, I think, a little further up.
I have no clue. But there's a car that's usually around here is where the car would be. You just swerve around it, bump into the wall, and then immediately boost into this turn. Which is what you do here. So, like, you have the idea, it's just you hit the car instead.
You're right.
Oh yeah, there's the red car.
It was the
all the
blue.
way to there.
Yeah, my bad, it was the blue sedan.
I don't know if it was you, but I saw someone spin out the other day in this corner. Like, they just hit this corner here and spun out, and then they immediately boosted after. If that happens, just save your boost and take this ramp instead. That will get you enough, like, speed that you can continue on without having to use your boost there.
Won't I need to, like, swivel over to the side if I do that? Because if you take the ramps without enough speed, you usually smack into the side of it and fall through the hole.
So the ramps effectively act as a boost, actually. Like, if you go on the ramp, it will just put your speed at, like, a normal speed, and then you'll be able to clear the gap pretty easily. As long as you don't, like, move around too much in the air, you should be fine. Because if you don't have a boost after the Tunnel of Love, you're going to be losing an enormous amount of time here.
Yeah.
Because, like...
That's why I usually save this boost until I
Yeah.
get out of Tunnel of Love, and then I
Yeah,
boost
definitely.
up here.
Even if you get hit by a car there, just always save your boost until you're right here. Because going around this entire straightaway with 0 speed is the slowest thing you can possibly do this entire stage.
Yeah, I've made that mistake a few times and paid the price for it, so I feel better to do that now.
And then movement. Ooh. Very close to PP skipping. Not PP skipping. Melon skipping. It was like, if you had been a little bit faster there, you could have melon skipped. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, the movement isn't necessarily terrible. It's mostly the boost route and not doing that, that break strat that I told you about.
I was about to ask you if I could watch you do a run of it.
Yeah.
See.
I get the Hedera VOD review on my PP.
Rings. And then as soon as I get here, boost right there. Make that turn as tight as possible. And then you had the right idea with these upslopes. You want to go through the middle. That's the best way to go through them. Oh fuck. Losing a bit of time there. Yeah, like, see how much closer this black car is to me now, though?
Yeah.
I got hit by him, so I have to use my boost here.
So far, so good. Hey, that's
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found
And
you.
I'll go
Faker.
more towards the middle.
Faker.
Boop,
I think
boop.
you're the fake hedgehog around here.
And then here, let go. A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make you eat those words.
There's no time to play
Boop.
games. You won't even get the chance. Imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Not amazing. And then I think, yeah, the blue car is over there. Okay. Never really pay attention to the car cycles there particularly. I'm gonna get red card here. Yep.
Oh wow, what? That's
That was
interesting.
That was very, yeah.
Close up.
Oh.
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, from here on out, it's mostly just avoiding the cars as best you can. It's not as, like, involved as the start of the stage. Oh, yeah, this is very bumpy.
Oh god, fucking B button.
I think I got a slower time than you, just because of all that bad ending movement. but hopefully you should know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
the
not
start.
even gonna fuck it.
You have what? 145 or 245? Yeah, 245 isn't bad, but like if you clean up your start a bit, you can definitely get like a 243, 242, something like that.
Okay.
Because your cart movement doesn't look too bad. It's just a matter of like not knowing the strats.
Does my drifting look okay, or should I be
Yeah,
taking
it looked
fine.
mostly fine. It was just your boost route that was messing you up a bit. Because like especially at that start, like you had that wonky bit around that blue car, like right before the first balloon.
Yes!
And you like swerved back and forth really far, and that's just because you had so much speed going into that turn that it made it really hard for you to move.
Huh. No problem.
Skyrail, you should know how to play since I know you do the IO rail switches.
Okay, so if you're not going to be doing the restart strat, you should be holding down here until you get to the rail. That will save you like a few frames or something like that.
Down, I thought it was like
Yeah.
down left.
And then when
I
you're
do
going-
straight down, but yeah, you can do down left or something like that. I
And
don't
then
know
when
the
you-
exact angle.
And then when the camera transitions, you hold straight ahead. You can go a little faster on the rail once the camera triggers. And you'll have enough speed to make that. You don't even have to sprint.
Overcharge that spin dash a bit, but it's fine.
I found him.
A little
That was a
hazy,
very nice Skyrail, actually.
Yeah,
but I landed
very
in a
nice.
decent spot.
Yeah. You can homing attack cancel like about here, just so you land on the ground with a bit more speed, and then you can get that spin dash out a bit faster too. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you might want to hit this right speed pad.
Yeah, you want to spin dash into this right speed pad and just like ride up like that.
Or not very.
You don't even need to cancel that. But yeah, that was a very good strat.
I don't take that.
Yeah. You could easily get like a 40 or something if you just clean up that movement at the end. JW, there he is. Wow. Okay, now you're aiming for the wrong place. Okay, so what I do for this fight is I always aim up left instead of this upright angle that you're going. Because once he takes his fist off, see, you're not shooting, you're obviously not shooting into the weak spot, right? And so
Right.
you have to jump up like that. If you were shooting up left, you'd still be able to shoot this weak spot here. You'd still have access to that. You wouldn't have to do that hover and yeah. Normally for this fight, I aim up left until I've broken 2 of his weak spots, and then I aim up right because by that point he'll be facing me, break the last weak spot, and then hover and get his thing.
God, that was fucking close as hell. Oh, second stage of that one. It's like the last second.
Speed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is another one of my vice levels.
Alright. First things first, right off the bat, for taking this hint, just hold down and double tap A. And then you'll land right next to the hint, and then press B. If you want to do it a little bit faster, you can double tap A, press B twice. That way you drill dive into the ground.
And kick
Uh,
yourself.
you don't kick excel, you want to, because you want to grab the hint. If you kick
Also-
excel, you're gonna lose a lot of time because you'll be below the stage, which will be annoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's basically the kick excel inputs,
And also,
but you grab the
B
hint
input
instead.
is used to like read the hint instead of actually kicking.
And then yeah, that's obviously a restart piece.
Didn't
So
expect
yep,
the inside of the
slow
mines to be
restart.
like
Of
this.
course.
And then bright yellow yellow light circle. Where?
I went to
Okay.
the wrong side by accident. I get disoriented from time to time with the way that that's laid out.
Yeah. So if you did the, yeah. So from spawn, in story style, you're always going to be going towards the yellow rocket anyway. So like, as soon as you do this, just like start gliding over to the right, like while you're reading your hint. And if it's not a restart, and if it's a restart hint, you just restart.
And of course.
This is what I'd recommend for story style specifically.
Okay. My
and-
brain's wired into New Game Plus, and usually if we need to get up
whatever.
top.
Yeah.
Are you doing hero story attempts again?
Yep. It's been a while since I
go.
did Heroes, so
All right.
gotta keep
So
myself.
here, what you're doing is you're gliding around the whole planet. That is much slower. One, gliding is always slower than walking or running.
Right.
And two, you're taking, like, if you think about how circumferences work, like, you are taking a longer path just by going in a larger circle. Because you're higher up. So, like, if you're on the ground here, you're not only moving faster, but also you're traveling less distance to wherever your piece is.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Also, I'd recommend grabbing the piece before grabbing the upgrade in this instance.
Are you,
or in just generally in all instances.
Yeah, this one.
I see. Hidera is now roasting Ace's dark.
Not
Sword.
roasting, helping.
Now, if I want to be roasted,
was-
I'll take this to Savik.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah.
I was
Alright.
joking. But you know.
So I understand this decision here. You obviously want to be looking where you're going, right?
Right.
This is very wrong. Turn
Okay.
the camera to the right instead. Like, hold L here, because there's a free piece that you can, like, very blatantly see, like, directly in your line of sight if you just turn the camera to face the complete opposite direction.
What's the piece?
Make our
It's
container.
between the legs.
Oh, wait.
Or
oh,
like,
that.
between the leg of the machines. Just example.
Also, I'm pretty sure you know I spot 3-card container, right, Ace? You oh, wait, actually, I think that's irrelevant. Never mind.
Spot 3-color container? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's irrelevant. Because it's story
Alright.
style, I forgot.
Yeah, it's story style. I was about to say that.
So,
Like,
turning the camera, and then right there, it's going to be like right in plain view. That's a very powerful free piece if you get any grab planet P1s. And then you just turn the camera again to see where you're going for the spray.
Okay.
It's a very simple movement that will save you a lot of time if the piece is there.
Okay.
Also, Savik's actually great at roasting Flook because he's seen by dark, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world.
was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, he roasted the heck out of my Iron
Oh.
Gate.
Here, you're falling all very slowly.
He's probably
so
like
just like drill dive as soon as you're off the rocket, so you can get
Okay.
down here a lot faster.
Yeah.
probably like
Yeah, no,
was,
as soon as like the rocket explodes, just drill dive immediately.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, that
Long
was a
way
good
to the
piece. That was a
dark.
very good sound.
That's a very good set. What the hell?
I just kind of played it really badly.
Yeah. So
Story style, how long would this set normally take?
This
was that?
is probably like a 45 or something. Honestly, like this is a really good set
What
for
was the
story
piece
style.
called?
It was
Yellow
very,
lights.
a yellow circle.
Oh wow, that's a very good set. What the
Yeah,
hell?
this is an insanely good story style set.
So I easily could have shaved around about 20 seconds off of this.
Yeah, most of it was just like the bad starting movement, and then there was obviously like the whole thing with grabbing the P1 and doing the upgrade first and whatnot, and then not checking that free piece is very ill-advised. And then just like not drill diving and taking like a slow path to phase 3. A lot of that was just like poor execution more than anything. Like the set was very good. Actually, do you know where the base of the tilted light is, right? Like relative to the rest of Holy Planet?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't.
All right,
Just
so
relax. It's fine.
so let's.
That was easy.
I don't know how exactly to visualize this, but
Just relax.
like let's say that like this is the right half and this is the left half. It's always going to be on the right half, right? It's right here, which is like directly under where the octagonal platform is, right? Directly under the octagonal platform. You just drill dive down, and it's right here.
Is that meteor that's right there burning Rockseed?
It's the one I
This
usually
The one on the top. Like on the surface, not on the side.
Oh. No, it's hot
Or
inside.
it's hot inside, yeah.
Yeah. Burning rock seed is over here.
Okay.
So if you're like coming down, like if you're coming from very high up or something like that, to get to one of these threes, like see where this small platform and the large octagonal platform meet.
Mm-hmm.
Like just go like right there, and here's your piece 3, and then directly below that, here's Lonely Light in the Dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like directly in line with each other, so it should be like very easy to find both of them. Definitely.
Okay, that's
Whatever. That's
Yeah,
a
hopefully that
bad
helps.
Pyramid cave.
I see a lot of people waste a lot of time looking for those pieces when they're like
I should say
very
30
common
seconds.
piece 3s and also very good piece 3s
No problem.
in a lot of sets.
Kind of played the end risky though.
$14, goddamn. Very good.
Yeah, no. You could get 14. You got 14 on Rouge as well. I was surprised. Teach me a secret how to get 14 on that boss by Ace.
On Rouge?
Yeah.
I have a pretty simple method. What I do is, I'll start off at the very beginning. I'll usually neutral stick. I'll just do a little jump, glide direct until I'm directly over them, drill dive down, and then I sort of run past them to the rings behind them. They'll usually bait them into if I stay close to them, it'll bait them into doing a uppercut. And then after they get done with the uppercut, then I move towards them and start doing the spam of the A and B. I
Yeah.
can reliably get 14s and 15s when I do that method. And I always have at least one ring to protect me in case if something goes awry.
Do you overhand it, or do you just like use your thumb RTX.
I already
I-
did it.
I overhanded as well.
Because what I like to do is I like to use
That
my
check
pointer
fucking
finger.
sucks.
Like I alternate between my thumb and pointer finger on A and X respectively, and I just do that.
So first things
Who's there?
first, you go off to the right here. Just hold straight forward.
A ghost?
Uh, oh. I'm already seeing a lot. The first 2 seconds of the stage.
Oh my god, are you
So
serious?
yeah, you want to jump a little bit later than this. Well, and obviously part of the reason like you had to wait that you jumped so early is just because you didn't hold straight forward. You went a bit up right there. Yeah, and then you have to. Then you get too much height. You have to break your hover there. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so basically as soon as you land here, just jump and start moving towards the next one.
What a hassle.
Didn't have enough speed to get up
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
thing. I know you can just regularly jump that, but I lost some of my speed going through
Yeah,
the border.
part of the reason for that is because you jumped way too high here, and just like landed on like really far on this railing. If this happens, just like turn mid jump so that you land a little bit further back on the platform, like closer to the middle. That way you can get more speed for this jump here.
I'm so mad.
Jump a little bit closer to this platform, just so you don't have to do. And same thing for that other one,
Oh
because
my
like you
God.
should just be landing directly on the next
Yes.
platform without having to descend like that onto it.
Right.
Why? Why?
And then there.
I know you can jump onto that platform and then jump instead of jumping and hovering. I just jumped and hovered for whatever reason.
Mhm. So, okay, so you initiate your hover here very early, so you're gonna have like a lot more height than you need here. Like, you're going to the fucking moon. You don't need this much height. In fact, if I had this much height, I would probably stop hovering like about here and like just let go of hover for a split second, so I stop ascending so much because you're moving very slowly when you're ascending.
Yep.
So the speed when ascending is slower than descending.
Yeah, this
When
is
you're
just
hovering.
this is a universal constant throughout the entire game. Your speed when ascending is always slower than your speed when descending.
Okay, I did not actually know that.
It matters the most for this stage because you can spend a lot of time ascending if you're playing it incorrectly.
Okay.
So you're really far off to the right here. So not sure
I
when you
usually
turn-
line
okay, so you
Egg.
can-
Yeah, I line Eggman's head in line with the right side of that pillar, and then when the piece goes past the top left corner of my screen, then I rotate. So Eggman's head is just directly to the left of this,
Yes. So
and then I hold that line all the way up until I get to the end.
yeah, you can be a lot more left than this, honestly. Like you can be a lot like this is probably close. Like where you are here, right here, like is even this is like still too far to the right, and this is like is much closer to what you would want to be.
I gotta do better next time.
And then you obviously adjust back to right, so you're probably gonna end up like somewhere in the middle. Yeah, you end up so far off to the right that you have to adjust again just to get close to it. So like if you're doing optimal movement, you should end up more towards the left of the tube so you don't have to do this like awkward like readjustment much later on.
Right.
It's gonna be a much more direct path. And here you are like inches from these camera triggers. I would not be hovering here at all. You are like
Yeah, I
you
cut
are
it too
playing with
close.
fire.
Because I know I'm
Like,
supposed to get to like the second one farthest from the bottom or something like that, and then I should be able to just hold straight ahead without triggering those triggers.
yeah,
I was just a little too high for my own good there.
yeah, you definitely like playing with fire there. You should have been dropping like a lot faster.
It's closer.
Well, I mean, you just have to give me a good set on a dead run. What else is new?
4. So let's see where.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Where is all of this time save? So like, yeah, obviously starting movement here. This is like what you did here with this jump. This is what every jump should look like, where you like bump into the side of the platform and then like land on the side like that. Because then you don't have to descend onto the platform, which is also slow in the stage because Eggman descends really slowly in the stage. And so you want to spend, because all of this section you're like ascending through all this, you want to spend as little time going back down as humanly possible.
Get away from my emerald.
So like here you should also be, yeah, that you also do very well, but then you just don't jump soon enough.
I was looking for an indicator on the ground when I did my jump, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then here, like you can be taking this turn a little tighter so that you again bump into the side of the platform, so you don't have to. So you like descend for a few frames there. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I jump where the line is.
Yeah, and here you just like you jump way too high, so you end up really far, and you don't have any distance there.
And I remembered that from the last time you told me.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hold A and hover, and it'll just carry that speed up the pyramid, and it'll have enough height to actually make it onto the platform.
Yeah, so for this, I have like a weird visual cue for when to start hovering that will give me like just enough height. I'll try and explain it, but it's a little strange. Like, you have to be paying attention to Eggman's animation, and there's like a particular part of the animation that I look out for. Hold on, let me get my input display up. So yeah, obviously at the start, hold straight forward. That way you don't have to like go really slowly there. And then as soon as I'm on there, I'm jumping again.
What? Okay. Thank you.
So I wait till like Eggman is like facing down like this, and his like feet are kind of lined up with this. How do I explain it? But, like this, where this triangle like ends. Does that make sense? Like right at this point.
Right.
It's a very hard visual cue to explain, but like I know it when I see it. Oh. And even then, that was like way too much height. Fuck, dude.
Swiss.
Man.
God,
How
dude.
easy is Swiss cheese?
It is the easiest skip in the entire game.
Really?
It's a piss easy.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Why do you even call it Swiss cheese?
There's a
Because
story
you're going
behind
through a
it.
hole. You're going through holes in the kill planes, like
As the-
Swiss cheese.
So that's actually not the reason. The reason is because the acronym for Cosmic Wall Skip Skip was originally pronounced Swiss. That was the skip before Swiss cheese.
Yes!
And Swiss cheese was just so much easier that it was like, oh, there we go, Swiss cheese. It's funny.
So
It was more
There
of
is
a
a-
thing of like it was building on the idea of the first
Yeah.
one being pronounced
yeah,
Swiss.
so CWS was clipping next to the laser thing, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be through the doors.
It was clipping through through those doors, and then Swiss is what we're doing now, except we add on the cheese because why not?
Yeah, extra
Okay.
cheese.
Well, I heard that there's three. There's because Cosmic Wall Skip is the one where you go through the laser gate doors.
Yeah.
Cosmic Wall Swiss skip,
this
which
one
is
sucks.
Swiss.
24,
Normal skip
35.
is also known as Tower Skip because you're clipping out
Yeah.
like at these tiny little plane right up there at the top of the section, like at a weird vertice face of the wall, and then Swiss cheese is because you're going through the holes of the kill planes down here at the bottom.
But everyone calls it Swiss cheese.
Yes.
So,
Sorry.
but I like the name. I think
did
it's
it.
funny.
That's why I usually refer to regular Swiss as just Tower Skip.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic.
All right. I'm sorry I was like so bad at explaining this earlier, but anyway. So when Eggman jumps, there's this particular part of his animation where you'll see like he's just pointed down, and this is like basically where his jump animation ends, right?
Right.
As soon as I see this is when I start hovering. Like as
Right, when he
soon as I see
angles
that
down.
frame in his animation.
It's still Wagers Bob with this horrible run. Holy shit.
And that this is a little too little
Yeah,
height. This is
That
a
looks
little
like it's
close
really
comfort.
cutting it close.
But yeah, like even this like should make it. And you can go lower than this, I'm pretty sure. So, like usually that visual cue works.
So if you're
gives
too
you a bit
low,
more.
then Eggman will stop flying and hit the kill point.
Yeah,
Right.
there's
Yeah.
like a kill plane above and below you, basically.
Yeah, and then this is where you want to be for
Yeah.
like optimally getting to the
And then
goal ring.
yeah.
So where the inside edge of the right booster is in line with the left side of that tower.
Yeah, that if that works for you. I go based on like the spacing between his left leg and the left tower. But yeah, whatever works. If you can find the visual cue here.
Okay. And then, of course, once you reach the ending, you want to make
Yeah.
sure that you drop down low enough to where you're like the second to last line
Yo, I complete
before it
170
evens
hero
out
runs.
straight.
Let's go.
Yep.
And that's why you'll avoid the camera triggers and you can just hold straight forward.
You've completed 100 hero runs?
170.
And I always forget how fucking long this shit is.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could
2
take this to all
minutes.
stories.
What did you get?
A 2435.
There it is. But yeah, you see how it's like it's way off.
Jot
on
this
the,
run
how
down.
I'm way off to the left of it instead of
I
way
did.
off to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you did it on your phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's a
Excuse me.
sticky note app, like literally like in your computer. I use that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
So what you do here is like as soon as he
It's
starts
6
descending,
now,
you
let's go.
start doing your hover, but like you can wait a lot longer before you hover.
I bumped Aiden. Let's go.
And what?
Wild Canyon times 20.
Let's go.
RTA at least.
You most likely popped his loadless.
Why does he have terrible loads?
I don't know about that, but like,
Because I mean, he has the RTA hero world record. He literally has RTA hero record.
yeah.
So
Not a terrible Tails fight, I don't really have much to comment on.
Or maybe
here.
that
Looks
has
like you went for
ESG,
the
I
neck
don't
and
know.
just kind of missed it.
Yeah. I'm actually not like 100% sure what the manip is for the Tails 2. I know the
think
one
it's
for
actually
Eggman
SG
2,
because
but I
all
don't know the one
stories.
for Tails 2.
Yeah, it's like you can like half manip this fight. There's not like a definitive manip for it. You just kind of fight him, and through fighting him, you are manipping him. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Usually on this fight, I get like a 15 or a 19. It's one of those two numbers. But you get a 17 here. Pretty decent. I wouldn't be unhappy with the change personally.
I forgot I changed my RTA to black and white
Now-
or theme.
Right.
Actually-
Skull's final chase. Oh boy, there's gonna be a lot.
Do we know the
Yeah.
community some of best for Hero and Dark?
Yeah, we do. There's a top 20 dark.
Okay.
The top 20 doc? I gotta look at
Okay.
that
Yeah, I'll send it to you later. Right now I'm in the middle of the run.
here. I'll just look
Oh,
for
I
it.
forgot to tell you about like the sub-split thing. I
For
can do that
this
in run.
first jump, you don't want to
Yeah,
hold
can
your
we
jump
make
all the
that,
way.
please?
You want to do a tap jump and then burn your hover frames. Because you see how you only make it to this spring? You can make it all the way to this platform here if you just do that. And also jumping like that because you're ascending that whole time, you're losing speed in the air.
I guess I was sent you to the elevator.
So you're just going to land
still
here a
not
lot
in the
slower.
top 20 doc.
And here
Yeah, because
again,
Drum has a,
you do a hover jump.
time.
You do a tap jump and then hover.
Yeah,
As a what?
I know how to do. I know
Drum has
about
a
that
20
one. I
Oh, I
haven't
guess,
done it because
yeah.
I'm always paranoid about missing that.
That's
So I
fair.
guess I'm in the top 20 doc.
Here, you should spin dash here, so you get to this tube a bit faster.
Oh god, damn it.
1920.
Okay. And then when you get to this tube, don't homing attack cancel or anything into it. Just land on the tube and like hold up. You'll hit this spring from the underside of it. And if you hit this spring from the underside instead of the top side of it, it will just put you directly on the ground instead of
Oh,
springing
God.
you up into
Sorry.
the air, which is a lot faster than what
I'll
you're
send
doing
it.
here.
Here's the top 20 doc.
I see it. I
Do you know
have it.
about Big Jump? I assume you know.
It's
you know
a
about it.
1920.
From
Wait,
the
this is
platform,
the one I sent you is the
yes,
right
I
one.
know about it. Have I done it or can I do it? I have not been able to successfully pull it off.
Because like I think
Yeah.
the one that you found.
But I
was,
know
like,
what-
GT. This
What
one's
you're
a
supposed to
V1.
do. I just can't seem to get the inputs out.
Yeah, if you get more comfortable with
Yeah, it is
the
V1.
like
Okay.
tap jump and then burn your hover frames,
You know, it's-
with the other jumps, this jump will definitely start to seem a little less difficult. But I do understand it is like a little daunting, and it can lose you 30 seconds if you die.
Which it has cost me before multiple times trying to
Yeah.
go for it.
Wait. What? Community gold for Iron Gate is 113?
Yeah, because Iron Gate wall run.
Of course.
Okay, so when you
wonder if you just
spin
start-
dash off here, you're obviously
Maybe it's
aiming
not
up
seen
to
the
the
iron
right,
wall, right?
and then once
Do
you're
you
in the
think we're
air,
gonna start
you
going
flick
for
back
this
left.
shit once we
That's
get to
losing you a
21?
bit of speed.
Probably.
What you want to be doing for
You
this
think
section is you
21
just
is
want to start your
possible?
spin
Yeah,
dash like closer to this
Without
edge.
it?
You can just hold
Oh, without it,
whatever
I don't
angle
know.
you want to be holding, and you don't have to like readjust while you're midair, because then it'll make you far more likely to either like get vertexed and fly up in the air, or hit this stupid laser grid,
How was that?
which you don't want. But it seems like you get past this with no real issue. You're just losing like basically frames there.
Oh, did I say yellow?
42 check.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
That looked good.
So combined knuckles.
So for this,
Yeah,
you
it just
don't
has
want
like the
you
run
actually.
as, like, combined knuckles in a run.
I
Or
think it's
Combined
about
knuckles
even,
is a 128.
but you can just hold this spin dash all the way until the end if you so choose. You don't have to let go immediately. Yeah. Be fine. So can be homing attacking this. So I'd recommend homing attacking this
What the what?
tube a little closer to the middle of it, so that you don't end up far off to the right by the time you get to the artificial chaos. And also just homing attack a little sooner. You spend a little bit of time in the air there. That's taking a bit of time. But yeah, see how you land, like, you end up way off to this side? It's just gonna make it really awkward to get to that artificial chaos. If you homing attack into it closer to the middle or the left, then you'll be in a much better position to hit this artificial chaos.
Okay.
And now everything's gonna prove from here. Okay, so here, obviously, normally you'd hit that artificial chaos there, so you'd be a bit lower on this tube when you land on it. When you land on this tube normally, you want to, like, I'll just do an example of what tube section is supposed to look like later, so I can kind of, like, walk you through it then. This doesn't look too bad, though, so far. So what you could have done here is you were, like, in the perfect position here to just jump off and land on this platform. That's what you'd normally want to do. And then you want to jump from that platform onto, like, around here and homing attack, so that you go up there with a bit more speed. Yeah, it's like, see you land there and you just don't get any speed from that homing attack. And then with this tube, normally, since you'd land on it with a lot more speed, you'd go all the way up, like, until you're, like, almost at the top, jump off, and then homing attack cancel all the way over to this platform over here. And you'd land about here, normally. And then you just charge a spin dash right from there. Do this right just as normal. So with this tube, it's very funny in that it's actually better to not run up it. Instead, it's better to land a bit further to the right than you are now, and then just immediately homing attack cancel, and that will send you most of the way up the tube. You'll land about here, and then you can just jump off from there and do whatever you do here.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have enough height in my jump to make it to that.
Yeah, if you
can we
get-
put a pin in this for a split second? I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh god, that's not gonna make it. Oh, make it.
I love this.
Fuck off. The one time I'm actually getting a solid radical highway, it gets ruined by one thing.
Oh no, you can do it! Oh,
There it
wait,
is.
what? Let's go! Cam. Alright, this should still be sub 2. Hopefully. No, I have a question actually. Why does Savik pause buffers do that turn?
To make it easier. To, like, avoid a speed pad.
It
Wow. Okay.
If you do it well enough, it's actually faster, even if you do the pause buffers.
Yeah.
That
Just
wasn't so hard.
the one time I get a solid radical highway, it gets messed up at the end.
It's just usually
Alright.
not worth it.
This is the 24 dark, I believe.
Oh, there's a lot of. I have a long way to go to get 24 dark.
Just get first strike bling.
Also worth knowing that I took this is like the second story in my old stories.
We'll proceed to enter it
Oh,
now.
Wait,
that's-
you're in All Stars right now?
Yeah, because I took a 2437 hero or 2435 hero.
That key first.
well, this is your specialty. Like nothing
Man, my
goes
entire
wrong.
VOD review is gonna be in your.
I know, right? That's if this keeps. Can I get the
That's
Hedera
funny.
bot review and roast on Dark Story?
Dear God, it's gonna be so much more violent than this one.
I'll take it.
You know,
I don't know if you can take it. It's gonna get heated.
fair enough. Death stratting. Ooh.
I mean, you always want a Death Strike green
Oh, come
every
on.
single time. Unless you have a free P2. Then you don't.
Watch it give the one.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Bruh. I'm sorry. I feel like checking blue is better.
It's closer to
not.
altar.
Yeah,
it's
if
better.
you're closer to altar, it's better to
So
check
you
altar.
just got rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a piece where you can just guess wrong and get rolled.
So yeah,
That's just how it
Condor's
works.
Egg. I honestly hate Condor's Egg a lot more than Dark Sonic.
Condor's Egg, I feel like, doesn't roll you as often. Like, it's usually easy to tell which one it is. Just based on the rest of the set.
Makes sense, yeah.
Well, this
maybe I
Dark
could
Sonic
save
Blue
time
is
with
just
its-
fucking nonsense.
I can save time with the 225 Lost Colony and 131 Weapons Bed. Oh, what the fuck?
All
I did not know that can happen.
it can, yeah. I mean, if you just start holding down the second you load into the stage, you can just die immediately as the stage starts.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the platform will just rise up with no Eggman on it. It's really funny.
That's actually pretty funny. Oh god, these switches are the worst.
I feel like there was a Melters match in DST where they they did a gentleman's agreement to just do that.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Or was it with Gerb? It might have been a Gerb one. Another Gerb or Melters. Maybe it was Gerb and Melters. I have no clue.
Oh god, that's actually kind of sus. I'm actually not playing that bad in Dark Story. So I haven't touched the story in like,
You just got rolled by RNG.
yeah. I haven't touched the story in like a few weeks.
Well, you never touched dark.
Oh, I do. Only when I take his hero story retro all stories.
Yeah. Same with Savage for Hero.
Yeah, no, it's weird because like I can play really hot for the first story, and the second story I just go in cold.
Also, I miss Savage streaming.
He's coming back tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's go. Also, the
He was
same
at a
day
wedding.
that-
Oh, what the flip? Okay.
Also, damn, it's the same day that M's coming back. That is a bold move to stream on this.
You can only
Literally
pick
the
one
same.
streamer between the two.
What?
Oh, hey, I saved 1 second. I did 3 seconds of pausing in the stage? Oh wait, no, I had the death, that's right.
That was too close.
Savage, I just want him to get the 22. I
Same.
know he doesn't want to get it offline, so that's why I'm a huge advocate for 22.
Oh, I forgot, I
why-
changed the Steam to the Surf game, 5th gen. Oh, come on. This is like literally the meltdown of all time.
I guess I gotta load SAT from Steam because it's.
Why did you pause over there?
I had a brain moment. I forgot I don't pause
Also,
on that.
I just hit 1,000 hours in SAT.
Yeah.
But you just hit 1,000?
I'm at 1,004, so I hit it.
I think I'm
March
at
27th.
1,700 hours.
What?
I think I'm like 1,700 hours.
What do you mean? What? Why is that shocking that I hit 1,000?
It's just weird. Wait, when did you start this game?
Let's start running this game?
Yeah.
Like January 21.
Oh god, that scared me.
Okay.
I did not save time. What
Well,
the
I
fuck?
started running Hero in January 21. I did hunting.
I swear to god, that first jump in weapons.
I did
was, like, the
hunting and
hardest part.
dingo like for a few months before that.
That was too close.
Like I did hunting. I did hunting and bingo. Started doing those in like July 2020. But I started. What?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you started before me, but it was apparently a little after me. I was just like,
Yeah.
huh, weird.
Wait, how did I
Because
play
like I
this?
have way more hours than you. I was like, what?
Oh, right.
That
Crap.
doesn't sound right.
What the fuck? Why are you moving, Tails?
Okay, I'm back.
Back?
Yep.
Damn, it's crazy. Imagine having like 1,000 hours and going for 22.
I know.
I know, right?
Hey, no.
Crazy.
I have 1,700 hours going to
I wonder if
22.
there was anyone who got 22 below 1,000 hours.
Probably Deku. Deku only
Well,
has like 1,000
Hector
attempts in
doesn't
Heroes.
have it
Or...
yet.
Well, I guess he
but
did a lot of hunting.
How much time did you spend hunting
Yeah,
before
that's
that?
a good point. I did forget that part.
5 minutes should be
Good
fine.
call.
Here I go.
Anyway, tubes.
Oh, come on.
So one more thing about this tube is normally when you have more speed, jumping off of it, you can one of two things can happen. You can do here. You can jump really high and then homing attack cancel all the way over to this platform in the distance.
I've done that before.
Yeah, or you land on
What
this
kind of
platform.
set is
You
this?
normally want to homing attack cancel there. And
Wait,
then
what?
you can either just like homing
Is this
attack
like a
cancel
hover?
across, or you can do a spin dash hover. Either one works. I think the spin dash hover is a little bit faster, but I've died trying to do it, so I don't really trust it that much.
No, 35?
Yeah, I would. I would.
That was a 37. Wait, no, 36. Hey, I saved
That's
time on a 102 security hall.
Damn.
How was that?
Imagine saving time in security hall.
Oh, I just did that because I have a 102 in my PB because I was just absolutely rolled.
Good mini skip.
You've probably waited for this moment for years, and then security hall finally let me.
I've always saved time in security hall just because I always get good
You
sets. in
actually
this.
wait a bit long before you break gravity here.
Paranoid about hitting the tail plane.
Yeah, normally I wait until like this is like a weird visual cue, but I wait until like this big balcony here is like touching the edge of the screen, like it's like halfway off screen like that, something like that. Or wait, so it's like like around here is where I normally try to gather everything.
Yo, let's go.
But you're
34.
also a bit further to the left than I normally am.
I absolutely hate
I don't know.
Firefox so much.
It's hard to tell. No jam and skip. So sad.
I haven't gotten damage yet.
I wonder
Yeah,
if you can like. I wonder if you can do wall run for left eye jumbo face and dig. That would
You
be
can.
so swag.
You can.
Cryptic has
yeah.
done it. Of course, game.
Oh, that looks so cool.
It's really tough though.
Yeah, you can just homing attack cancel immediately here. You don't have to wait like that.
That is so sick if you hit it.
And then this is probably an accidental spin dash hover, I'd assume, right? Or okay. Maybe you just do the Katie strat then. Good. And you are adjusting in the air a bit, so that looks fine. I assume you know about the like hover frame around the tube and then homing attack it.
Yeah,
What?
I haven't been
Okay.
able to pull it off though.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't really like it personally. I feel like I always die doing it, but I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god, what's the
I'll
flip?
just run through the stage and try and fucking explain how to do some of this stuff that I was talking about. Because, like, it's hard to,
That was
like,
a really rough white jungle.
just tell you, oh, hey, this is what you should do. And then,
Here we go.
you know. So obviously for this
nice
first jump,
pace.
what you're going to want to do is, when you jump, hold forward, and then adjust to
That
up
wasn't
left,
so hard.
and fuck. And you want it to be a tap jump, so that you can start burning your hover frames after that. Because that gets you a lot more distance on your jumps, since you're losing less speed.
Hey, that's that blue hedgehog.
See,
is
like,
one
how
of
much
the
further
places
I land from that
Mhm.
Faker.
compared to you.
Faker. I think you're the fake
Yeah,
hedgehog
I see.
And
around.
then I
You're
spin dash off to the
comparing
left here,
yourself to me?
so I can homing attack this.
You're not even good
Then
enough to do
Shadow
it.
should end up about here by the time you jump.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real sign.
And then you like can immediately homing attack cancel, like as soon as you jump there. Fuck.
No time.
This is a really good pace, holy shit. I saved 13 seconds in Sonic 1.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because I had a death in my
Wait.
PB.
Fucking camera, I hate you.
Alright, don't look
Why
this
would you
Rat
do
280
that?
flow, because it's gonna be horrible.
Damn, unlike Route 101, is this actually an easy one to fuck up?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is also 20 minutes into the run. Wow. Unlike Route 101.
Yeah. Alright.
280
And
looks
then see, I
so
just land on the
hard.
platform.
It's not as
and
hard.
Then,
There's, like, less
once he
boost to
hits the
remember,
spring,
but, like,
he's like on the ground
I
already.
don't even know the boost pattern. I don't
That sets you up a lot better for this jump.
Oh god, what the
That was so close.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
If you fell off there, you would have freaking raged, probably.
Oh yeah, I
It's a very
probably
hard
would.
stage, so I apologize for fucking up all this demonstration.
No worries.
I don't think I was supposed to boost there. Fuck.
Fuck, dude, I cannot get that homing attack cancel for my life. So for this jump, what I do is I stand like about here,
Oh, come on, white car.
hold like this upright angle that you see. It's like way further to the left, to the right though.
2 o'clock.
Is that 2?
Do you have my overlay?
I don't.
Hang on.
I feel like this is like 3. Or am I tripping? No, that's not
Dude.
3. Oh, it is like 2 o'clock, you're right.
Oh god, what the hell? I am
Here, let me
like,
send you something.
I am like
I
driving
just,
like a maniac.
I just tweeted out, just hit 1k hours on SA2, and Lemmer says like, my condolences.
Oh my fucking god, what the hell is going on?
You can
Are you gonna make this?
close input display and then throw that in there. Because that's got the actual clock markings for like each time.
Oh,
What
don't
the
hit.
fuck? I just hit 6
Fuck,
cars in this
this
stage.
shit.
You put it in an input display folder, and
Yeah,
then you
I
just
need to
Oh,
remember
sorry.
this fucking directory, sorry.
Oh my god. Ah! Yeah, I think that's about 6 cars.
280 looks so much harder.
do you know what you do? You have like a
Yeah,
shortcut
it
for your
is.
input display on your.
There's less room for error, I can tell you that
Desktop?
for sure.
Dude, I just don't have the
What the
root
fuck? That's a
directory,
7
like,
car.
Oh,
man.
you
Melon?
can just right click it and then
No.
click open.
I found it.
Thank god. Oh, I'm
I wonder if
sorry.
it's possible in this story.
It is. You can melon in both. You can melon off any car, really.
What if you can melon?
Am I about to
if
get
you're
a
on
3-minute Route 101? Oh no, it's a 258.
Route
Route-
280, not
Route
Route
280,
101.
It also didn't help the fact I hit like 7 cars.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And not only that, I don't know the boost pattern, so that makes it even better. Now here comes like the second best dark stage.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted
I'm getting
at
so
11
much
o'clock.
better at Golem now.
Let's go.
This is
Here.
wonderful. I mean, I golded this boss like not too long ago, so I'm like confidence levels boosting.
This is gonna be very weird. Oh god, yeah. That's
Skyrail.
Yep, Skyrail, the second best
Like, put
shadow
those on
stage.
different.
Or
Short but sweet.
It's the best shadow stage, but like the second best dark stage.
Radical Highways.
No.
You just don't like Radical Highway because it's bad.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I actually really hate that. What the fuck, Shadow?
If you liked it, you would have been decent at the stage. You would
Well, I
like
got
it, like, once
45
you
on a
get
bad
good.
attempt. It also doesn't. It also helps the
That
fact
should
that
be
I
fine.
dealt Skyrim like a shit ton.
That wasn't so
You IL.
Yeah, I have a 3964. It's okay. It's not. It's an enjoyable IL, but I just can't grind at ILs too much because it hurts my hands.
Oh yeah, it is 2 o'clock then. So yeah, with this big jump, or with this first jump, you're obviously turning the camera so that you can like take a more direct line.
I'm also really bad
Because
at
of that, you
mashing. Holy
already
shit.
have free cam for all of this. Fuck, dude.
Oh god, no! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! No!
So then once you get to big jump, you'll already have free cam, so the camera's going to turn automatically, and as soon as you see the camera turn, you have to like
Yeah. That Golem
you have
really
to
gives
like
you
be able to
more
react
Oh
to
come
that
on! This is so
and
slow.
like adjust your angle, and then burn your hover frames as soon as like you're.
Well,
You burn your
That
hover
Golem
frames as soon as
taking
you're like
runs
pointed in the
dark
correct
as well.
direction,
That's
basically.
unfortunate.
oh yeah. 58 golem. This run's just now bad.
That like Golem
What the
really
fuck
does
is
kill
happening
runs,
with this
no matter
tube today?
what story it is.
Who hates me?
I assume Dark Story is easier though.
Oh yeah, it's way easier.
So yeah, once you're pointing in the correct direction, then you burn your hover frames. I went a bit further to the left there. Fuck.
What the I can't upgrade skip for shit. I'm just gonna stop going for it in runs.
What do you mean upgrade skip?
You're in Graph Planet.
Fuck, dude.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
try
fair.
to like homing attack and
I just
Shadow
didn't-
will just spike downwards for one random reason or another.
Yeah, it's because I didn't hold A long enough. Basically, like, the longer you hold A, you'll eventually, like, break out of the gravity for a split second. But if you, like, see, like, if I... So, like, this works on any tube. So, like, if I press A twice immediately, like, he'll go up like that, you see? If I hold A, he'll
Are you
go directly
serious?
into it. This is a universal constant on every tube. This is just how they work.
It's gonna be close. I got it.
Well, I just destroyed really good pace.
So,
Don't worry, first try fling will save it.
It won't save this. I already got first try in my
Like
PB.
me?
as soon as you land on this tube, you want to jump and, like, hold until you see Shadow, like, you know, like this, where he's, like, facing the tube instead of,
Long time no see,
because you
treasure
want
hunter.
to
Did you
homing
find
attack straight
my
into it
emerald?
instead of
Your emerald
going like that, you know?
wasted time.
Just played that bad. Match me set bad.
What this does is it gives you a little bit more speed, but it also lines you up just perfectly for this artificial chaos, so that you aren't, like, far off to the left or something like that when you land on this tube.
The master
Now give me
emerald.
back those jewels.
What the fuck was that? So then
Any
with
sleep?
this too,
Any
once
five?
you're about like this height, just jump off. And homing attack cancels over that way.
How much faster is it doing that as opposed to
off.
actually just sticking to the ground path?
It is well, think of, well, one, you have to take this spring, you have to go all the way over here. It's just like think of like triangles, right? This, you're taking the hypotenuse here, you know? So that's just going to be like a shorter distance, right? It's not about like how fast it is, it's about like cutting that corner is just inherently faster because there's less travel distance. Let me try. Just fucking die already, bitch. Okay, let me try and actually get a clean tube section.
Oh, I got this set. Nice. I feel like I've been getting this set often.
What's that?
On the pillar, into Wild Canyon track, into Pillar of No Treasure.
Oh, that's a really good set. It should
That's
be
like
17.
I got an 18.
Wow.
But
A little bit
I
high
got
there.
that set 3 times last
So
time.
try and land on the left side here
Okay.
of this tube. That way, when you go up it, you won't land. You won't like end up really far off to the side. It'll just give you a more direct route to the next tube. Oh my god, dude! Not fucking play the stage today.
The angles of these tubes that you need sometimes to just keep your momentum is like really weird.
I
It's
just hold
really
weird
difficult
angles
to
for
get
them
used to.
personally. Yeah, I didn't homing attack close enough to the tube there, so I didn't get that much speed from it. So yeah, fuck, dude, keep dying. Just want to backtrack so I can show things off again. What the fuck?
I can only imagine how much pain this stage would cause runners had we not discovered Fling
Oh yeah.
or any
I'm
other
glad we got Fling, so I
variation
had to play
of
that like god
Oh.
awful the stage.
Oh yeah. Free fling, I bet it was terrible.
Yeah, SC skip with
It's
Yeah, you see,
actually
when I
freaking
land on that tube, I immediately just like do a jump and
homing
and
attack
homing
cancel.
attack cancel, yeah.
320.
It only works if you land on the right side as opposed to the left side. So that should be something you should take into consideration. See like how he just messes up like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just gets all weird funny gravity like that. But fuck.
You know, it's actually shocking we even saw an
It's hard to do
record.
like that.
Sonic, I'll never
Hold on,
let
I'm
you
bad
do
at
this.
Fling. That flub.
At club.
Yeah.
You know what they say?
I'm about to die. Well, yeah, I missed.
Do you know of the GURP tutorial for fucking jam and skip skip?
No, actually I don't.
Yeah, GURP actually has a tutorial on jam and skip skip if you want to learn that trick. It's not very hard. And he has a good tutorial on it. So I'd recommend that. I think it's in resources somewhere.
I'm sure a quick search will help me find it.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that was a clean fling skip.
Just gonna try and run to the stage, see if there's anything else I wanted to go over.
Nice recovery. Alright, I haven't done Green Forest Wallrun in a hot minute, so...
There it is.
Here we go.
That
Weren't
was.
you doing runs like 2 days ago?
3 days ago. I was doing hunting the past 2 days exclusively for me.
Let's go. We love hunting.
That wasn't so hard.
But I'm not doing bad so far. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Better than I thought I was going to be doing.
Oh yeah. That's good to hear.
After,
Or at least that's
after a long time of hunting, I bet it's hard to... I know it's hard to do well on Hero. I know this well with Cryptic.
Time for me to finish this.
Because Cryptic did non-stop hunting for like 2 weeks once. Like, this was when he was playing Hero Story regularly. Like, he would do non-stop hunting for like 2 weeks, and then he would come back to Hero and be like, not as good.
There we go. I missed PB by 7 seconds. But it's still take a while.
Well, it's an All-Stories run.
Yeah, all stories.
Also, can you get 57 right now, you think?
I want a
Wow.
57.
Gross.
Like,
Well,
I
you
can-
have a 58?
Yeah, no, I have a 59.37. So I have a 24, 35.31 hero.
The record's a 52, right?
It's a, yeah, low 52.
Damn, crazy.
What even is my visual cue? Do I even
And,
have
and it's a
visual cue? I think I've just
2208 hero and a 23 dark.
I feel like I just
Yeah, obviously, I do
know
remember
when to
like
break
the
gravity.
did not-
Honestly,
there
I
was
don't
no-
know. what
Intuition,
the-
more or less.
It was like
Yeah,
a
it's like a very
22...
I feel like all of
something
Miniskip
hero,
is
right?
very intuition based for me.
You know, my question is, why does... there are some people who, like, know how to run Dark Story, but they don't take, like, runs that are, like, only 10 seconds behind their PB into all stories.
Savik does that. What do you mean?
Like, Adam doesn't do it for some stupid
Yeah,
reason.
well, he doesn't do all stories.
Yeah, for
Oh,
that
he
hover
did-
at the end, you just want to do it
He's
as soon as the
done
camera
180.
changes.
And he's done Dark.
And it should
Yeah,
work most of
it
the time.
just
if you
doesn't
have a
come
good
up to
angle.
him. So he doesn't really care about all stories.
I feel like that's all I need to go over. Unless you have more questions about this stage, because like it's a very complicated one.
I...
That pretty much covers it. The only thing left is just Sonic 2. See if I did that okay. Don't remember right thing.
Damn, I'm already blundering Green Forest really
So
hard.
right now my time is at a 50:45.42. I don't think I could 57 this.
All right. Well, you have
Like, you
already
get the
failed.
PB,
I
as
have.
long as Cannon
Yes.
Score doesn't roll you.
So,
I'm more so concerned about BioLizard, honestly.
And BioLizard. I forgot
So
about
the
that.
way that both the Sonic and Shadow fights work is if you homing attack them from the left side, for whatever reason, you are very likely to get a low bounce, like when you're bounced like down into the floor, right?
Okay.
This only happens if you homing attack them from the left side specifically. If you start from the right side, you'll never have this happen. It will never happen to you. Which is why when you're doing Shadow 2, right, you see everyone fly off to the left side like you're doing here, and then they initiate their first homing attack. That does not work for this fight, at least consistently. You can definitely get good fights with it, but you're opening yourself up to potentially getting fucked over in a way that you don't want.
I really
like a
love
lo-
all stories runs, dude. Holy shit.
So
You love
I'll
all
just
stories?
do
Oh,
an
yeah, I love
example
it.
of the fight
my
and
second
show you
favorite category.
how I do the first hit. But yeah, all the hits were
Is
pretty clean
each
though. So
section
that
of Cannon Score really
doesn't
that
sound too bad.
long?
I got lucky.
Yeah.
yeah, basically you got lucky there, is what happened. But yeah, this fight is bullshit because of this fact. So you have to have a different starting method for both fights. For this fight, what I normally do is I hold like this angle in between.
Story so
I don't know what
11
angle do I even hold. It's hard to tell with this input display. I usually hold like around 1 o'clock. Jump, And then as I'm jumping, I'm adjusting to forward. That way I'm like directly behind Sonic when I initiate my homing attack.
Interesting set.
They're about 11.
That is the weirdest set I've ever seen on this stage.
I'm doing this really fucking slow. But yeah. Yeah, I went off to the left there just a bit, and that honestly is enough to get you messed up.
That was really bad tails.
Yeah, see, like that. And that's just what happens if you attack from the left side. Why can't I not fight this fucking motherfucker? Let me input display. It's weird. It's fucking with my brain. Ah!
Is
What
Shadow
angle?
2 and Sonic 2 the same?
No, they're
No,
well, they work the same, but
No.
the fact that you start on different sides makes it very different.
Oh yeah.
Is what I'm trying to explain here. So like, you'll just have to mess around with this until you find a setup that's good. But usually this is what I do. Yeah, see, because I went off too far to the left there, I got low bounce again. Fucking god, dude. I swear it's the input display that's fucking with my brain.
Oh god.
Yeah, that feels correct. So what the fuck is
Oh my
that
god.
angle?
That's about 11 o'clock
Okay,
or
so
11:30.
it's right. Yeah, it's 11:30. Is the angle that I want to be holding here, and then as you jump, you adjust to the up.
That was really bad.
And then that usually gets you decent fights, but I can't fucking fight this guy right now for some reason.
Then what is the difference in this perspective when you're going against Sonic?
So
Or
the
Shadow
difference
2, I mean.
with Shadow 2 is that you start on the left side of him, which is why you like fly off to the side like you normally do, right? That puts you to the right side of him,
So you
which is
can
what
get
makes
the
it
stuff.
better. Yeah, so if you do this setup that I'm showing you here,
That's cool.
on Shadow 2, then you'll just get low bounces all the time. It's like a weird thing that like very few people know.
I honestly had no
I've
idea
just
about
put
this.
I've just put an insane amount of hours into these fights, so I know way too much about them.
Honestly, I don't think you could know too much about a boss fight in terms of the speed run.
Yeah, definitely true. And it is a boss that can end your run if you don't do it well.
Ooh. 24 aquatic mine. Let's go. 10:09.
Barely made it.
This is a run?
Good luck, dude.
Anyway,
It is a run.
when did you get here? Was 26.
26,
Remind me to
37,
reset the
47,
game.
37, 10, 98.
Let's see how much time.
Oh yeah,
saved
wait a
is
second.
in just from execution. I
does
feel like
PB
there was
skip
like at least
count
like
for
5 to 10
280 as
seconds
well?
per
It
stage,
does.
something like that.
So if you're doing an all stories, and
So
you do
easily
drop
about a
one, you don't
minute
have
and 20 to
Yeah,
do it.
That's annoying.
yeah, you could if you get like really clean movement on all of these stages, you could probably get this down to a 25.
Without fling.
Yeah.
To which then, if I do fling, I could get like a mid 23.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was giving you, like, the micro situations on everything that, like, I look out for, and I'm a 23 runner. So, like, if you actually, like, learn all of the stuff that I've just given you, yeah, you'd be able to get a 23 with
I'm
flying,
so
probably.
mad.
But yeah, like, generally, I think your movement is pretty solid. There's just, like, a few, like, gaps in, like, either strats or, like, minor, like, movement, like, suboptimal movement in places. And definitely, like, I would say try and put some time into mad space and security hall. Because you are losing a lot of time on those stages.
Okay. Well, thank
I'm
you for
so
helping
mad.
me go over a lot of this. Really do appreciate all the help and the information.
Yeah, no problem.
I will do my best to remember all of it and incorporate it into future runs to like
Yeah,
help
I
myself
did
out.
give you kind of a lot.
Yeah, but it's good because
Yeah.
I would like having a lot of that because the more the better.
I wish that death didn't happen. That was so stupid.
You died in Biolizard?
Yep. Midway through the boss. I think PB's dead. I'm just so
You
pissed.
pulled the Talon! No!
No, I didn't pull the Talon. I did like 2 hits before like that final hit. I'm so pissed.
No, because Talon also died in Biolizard in his 180 PB.
Yep. That's pretty famous.
I think everybody knows about that at this point.
Also, if you ever end up doing some hunting runs, I'd be happy to look at those, and like I could probably give you a lot more information of what you can improve on in those stages, because like it's hard to tell from just one instance.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told Ace. Like, if you're doing hunting runs, I'd be happy to like walk through it with him. Because it's kind of hard to tell just based off like one clip.
Yeah, I'd probably ask like you both, and maybe also ask Cryptic because he's got a lot of hunting knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that channel point review is on his channel for a reason.
Yeah, like he did it for Mad Space and it helped out a ton. Like, even though there's like a lot of micro stuff.
Like he'll give you the most micro stuff, which is why he's so great.
No! I blundered! I
I think the only stage I recommend not asking him about is Beauty here, because he tends to play for the Pog with that stage.
I mean, he is world record in the same.
Yeah.
I'm crying
I'm so
on my
mad.
knees.
I'm actually
I'm going for all the dumb bullshit now, I don't care. It's like why can I never get pull hop in a run? I just can't do it. It's impossible. I'm always too short for the pull hop. I really don't want to like take my time with that pause, but I guess I have to if I want to get it.
Yeah,
And it's not gonna save time.
Yeah.
It's not gonna save time if I take longer. So, what's the point?
Yeah, just don't do it. That's what I do. Just always do GC skip because it's cool.
I hate GC skip. Well, I don't think it's gonna PB anymore. That death was just too costly.
People go straight to pull hop from Axel Grip, and I never understand why. GC skip is just not that. Well, the run's dead.
Ouch. Yeah, that was kind of an unfortunate death.
My pause levers are really
Wow,
whack
I
right now.
PB by like 30 seconds. What the fuck?
I guess I'm gonna practice hidden base because I don't know.
Shadow, I beg of you.
Maria.
Give them a chance.
I was thinking about doing it before just to practice my pause levers, but like, man.
Now, Shadow,
Yeah, this is a really solid All Stories run until that happened.
chaos control.
Yeah, in order to do that, I have to pause for like a second, and that will not save any time.
This is what
You
you
just
want,
can't do it.
right? This is my promise I made to you.
Man, I miss IGT era.